Bill hopes to put unregulated puppy mills out of business and drive up adoptions for shelter pets.
Our Eileen Park is live with a proposal that has a lot of people talking tonight. Eileen?
Jennifer, California was the first state to do it, to ban the sale of dogs at pet shops from questionable breeders like those who run puppy mills. And now it looks like Oregon hopes to follow suit.
House Bill 4045 would prohibit pet stores from selling or offering to sell dogs from any source other than from animal shelters, humane societies, or nonprofits providing rescue services.
We're not getting a good oversight of animals that are being sold in pet shops, and most of the pet shops are very responsible, but I'll say again, we don't know.
Representative David Gomberg is one of the sponsors, and he says he even wants to amend the bill to include cats.
I want to see people going into pet shops and getting more animals that are coming from shelters and rescues, because I believe it's good for the animal that would otherwise languish in our pet shop, in our shelters. It's also good for the public because of all the money that we are currently spending to take care of animals that are in public and nonprofit shelters.
At Nature's Pet Market in Salem, they've only allowed rescued pets to be featured at their store. So owner Terry Ellen is in favor of the bill.
We've heard some horror stories. We have customers who have actually purchased dogs from stores, and there's some pretty sad stories. You don't know what their health is like, where they came from, what conditions were they living in.
But the president of the Pet Industry Joint Advisory Council out of Virginia reviewed the bill, and he doubts its effectiveness.
This legislation just seems ill-advised. You know, it's not going to have the desired effect of sending a message to breeders, because the breeders aren't going to be affected by it. The people who are going to be affected by it are the independent retailers, the mom and pop stores that are still operating under this model.
Now, the bill would still allow people to buy from breeders. We reached out to some of the big pet stores selling dogs and cats, and we are still waiting for comment. Now, the bill is unlikely to get voted on this session. We'll be sure to keep track of its progress as it makes its way through the House and the Senate. Jennifer?
It is interesting. Thanks, Eileen. Lawmakers